All right, what's going on, guys? It's Trader here, and you're watching another film breakdown over at HawgBeat.com. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Arkansas's newest commitment in the 2023 class, running back out of Naples, Florida, Isaiah Augustave. But before we do get into that, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see content like this. We have these film breakdowns coming out every single week. You actually got a two for this week. If you haven't seen it yet, I did post a film breakdown of Joshua Manning last night, and as timing would have it, Augustave committed, pretty much half an hour after I got the video published. So you guys did luck into two film breakdowns this weekend or this week. But over on the YouTube channel, we also have full episodes of the Hogbeat Hour and the Diamond Hogs podcast, practice clips, recruiting videos, full press conferences, basically everything, all your video content that you need to stay up to date with the Arkansas Razorback football, baseball, basketball team. And as well as that, go check out HawgBeat.com. Myself, Andrew Hutchinson, Mason Choate, Pete D'Alessandro, Jackson Collier, Kevin Bohannon, all do a fantastic job covering Arkansas Razorback athletics. Mason, Robert Stewart doing the Diamond Hogs podcast, fantastic stuff. Hutch as well. You're not going to find better Razorback coverage anywhere else in the country. And right now we have a special deal going on for college students, which allows you to get a year of our premium coverage, which is usually $100 value, for $11.95. That includes, recruiting tidbits as well as premium stats from Hutch. Basically that's where you're going to find the really insider information stuff about the football, baseball, basketball teams at Arkansas. So you're not gonna regret making that purchase, especially if you're a college student, and you can get that discount with a full year for $11.95. We did the math before; it works out to about 3 cents a day. And all you have to do is email Andrew Hutchinson 413@gmail.com to take advantage of that, and he'll hook you up with that deal. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. All right, so like I mentioned, we're going to be taking a look today at 2023 three-star running back out of Naples, Florida, and your newest Arkansas Razorback commit, Isaiah Augustave. Picked up 22 total offers in his high school career so far. Still has a senior season to go. Picked Arkansas late last night over the likes of Kentucky, his hometown, Florida State, Indiana, Minnesota, and Tennessee, who was a really big contender. And actually, Augustave's commitment allowed Arkansas to jump back over Tennessee into the number 7 slot in the 2023 team rankings, according to Rivals. So huge pickup for Jimmy Smith. You've seen what he's been able to do on the trail, adding a pair of really solid running backs and one who's probably going to make himself a contributor as a freshman this season in Rashad Dubinion and James Joyner, as well as bringing in a guy who I did a film breakdown on when he committed, and he's an absolute stud in Braylon Russell. This is another one where you kind of just, even though he's only rated a 5.63 star, you really Jimmy Smith hasn't missed on a guy yet, so you kind of tend to trust him here and see. And we're going to see here, it looks like he put together a pretty impressive 2021, 108 carries, about 950 yards and 16 touchdowns. So I'm looking forward to checking these out, and that's what we're going to do right now. See there. Looks like he gets the takes it all the way, or about gets the chase down. That one, he does have some insane burst once he finds that hole. Beat everybody right up the middle. Once again, lets his blocks develop a little bit, stays behind him, and then as soon as he finds that hole, he's running through it, and it doesn't look like anybody's catching him there. Gets that one to the outside. That's the first time we've seen that. He's able to break one, and then it's just a foot race to the end zone. Breaks a couple tackles there, uses that last one to keep his momentum up, and he's just gone. And beats him by 15 yards with the slowdown at the end. Really like how vertical he is just from these first couple clips that I've seen. He gets that ball, reads where his blocks are going, and as soon as he has an idea of where he wants to take that ball, he's upfield, and no one's caught him yet. I would assume we wouldn't see him getting hawked in these highlights, but speed is speed, and you're looking at it right there. That's speed getting to the outside and able to just turn it into a track race. Sideline again, and he's really, he's not necessarily running over people, but he's shifty in the way that he's breaking these tackles. Gets a stiff arm off the bat, is able to run physical even though he is running fast. That's not necessarily, takes out his own blocker there. Probably was gone if he didn't, if his blocker didn't come into contact with him there, but a heck of a run, and he shows some physicality. Wow. Really like to see the physicality on a speedster. That's not something you catch every day. You'll see, there are a lot of fast kids. Speed, it can't be taught. You either have it or you don't. But one thing that can be taught is running physical and lowering the boom. And you're seeing that here, that even though he does possess that speed, he's not afraid to take some contact and move from it. Star status. A lot of these looks to be going to the left side, and he has that quick burst out there. Able to get to the outside again. Right there, that's potential for a loss for the offense on the goal line, which you never like to see, and he's just able to get that stiff arm out, break one tackle, and he's gone. Catches the option. Risky pitch there from the quarterback, but nonetheless, he's able to break one, get to the sideline, and nearly take that one all the way, despite dragging 3 defenders. Really like his explosiveness out of that hole. I'd be interested to see throughout the rest of these highlights if they do show off some of his, if he has a presence in the pass game that they're going to show off, what kind of options he could give Kendall Briles and Jimmy Smith and Sam Pittman out of the backfield. Just another massive run there up the middle. Oof. Yeah, you'll generally have speed backs and you'll have power backs, and the way that Arkansas has run the offense the last year at least, and the way that it looks like they're going to run it again, is by committee. But when you're able to do so many things well, it makes it hard to take you off the field. And you're seeing here, Augustave has speed and power, not necessarily Marshawn Lynch out there running people over, but he does get the job done. He's able to break tackles. And then once he's in the open field, you're not catching him. Double pancake, rare from the running back position, but you definitely love to see that. Just adding another facet to his game there shrugs that one. Nearly gets to the outside, but is wrapped up just before he's able to get that clean break. A lot of option from this offense. So, it's hard to tell with offenses like this whether or not you can be a real passing threat, just because the option, you don't see the ball come out of the quarterback's hand much through the air. But, being able to catch would be a massive plus for Augustave. And I'd love to see, maybe when we revisit his highlights later on in the fall, if they did adjust a little bit in those senior highlights and give at least a little bit of something for us to see about a potential presence in that passing game. Gets to the outside again. And there's not even much blocking on the outside. Like, you're seeing maybe one receiver block, and then he's taking it 4-on-1, 5-on-1, just trying to make something happen, and he's able to most of the time. Even if it's not a touchdown, he doesn't go down for negative yards often, and that's huge for a running back, especially one where where he does have that speed. He's not trying to do things he's not able to do. He finds where he wants to go and he gets vertical. And that's a huge part of being an effective running back. Just really nice blocks from him there. Looks like his teammate might have broken that one as well, but that was a huge pancake block. Is really not afraid to get his hands dirty. Once again, you find it, gets the hole, gets upfield, and it looks like you've had at least 2 touchdowns now that were kind of broken up by his teammates, just kind of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Gets the handoff and is able to just stay up. Staying on your feet is so crucial as a running back, and he really has done a nice job of when he gets into those situations, he just keeps his feet moving and finds a way to get those extra yards, fall forward, and really just make something happen, get positive yardage for his team. That's all you can ask for from a running back. 4th down play there, should have been taken down in the backfield, and he's able to break that on the screen and pick up the yardage to gain. And I say it in every video, but a guy who's able to contribute on special teams as well as his main unit is so important for a coaching staff, just knowing you're willing to go out there and help your team in any way possible. And there you have it. Those are the 2021 junior season highlights from Arkansas's newest commit, running back, 3-star out of Naples, Florida, Isaiah Augustave. Really impressed with what I saw. He has that track speed when he's able to find a hole, but as soon as he does find that hole, gets vertical, is able to make a couple men miss pretty much every play. Even when he doesn't have that blocking set up, he's able to get positive yardage for his team and continue to churn his legs after the play looks dead. That's a really high motor that you're seeing at that position. And it's a great addition, especially to a room that goes by committee. You're allowing him to take that time to give 100% effort on every rep he's in, and then know that he's okay to take a play off every couple plays in order to recharge and be able to get that full effort back. And then there's not going to be a drop off because you have depth at the position. I think this is a huge get by Jimmy Smith, especially bringing him in over a team like Tennessee, a team like Kentucky. It's hard to say who their top running back target was in this class. It seems like it shifted a lot. And down the stretch, it really did look like it was between Javine Simpkins, who I did a film breakdown on a couple weeks ago, and Isaiah. So a big pickup for Jimmy Smith. Really excited to see, I talked about it with Joshua Manning, with just the dynamic with a new quarterback commit. There wasn't a quarterback picked up in 2022. So you have to kind of look at what Malachi Singleton's able to do and then see what the staff is trying to build him around him. And you're seeing here, they're trying to get some speed in. And they did exactly that with Augustave's commitment. One more time, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more content just like this, there won't always be twofers. Generally, if there's a commitment, I'm going to make sure that takes precedence. But this week, I had already recorded and even uploaded that Joshua Manning film breakdown. So I wanted to just get you guys this as soon as possible, let you really get a look at what you're getting in Arkansas's newest commitment. Commitment number 12, 3-star running back out of Naples, Florida, Isaiah Augustave. Leave a comment on who you guys want me to break down next. I've got a couple of ideas, but I do always love to hear the feedback. And also go check out HawgBeat.com. You're not going to find, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times, you're not going to find better Arkansas Razorback football, baseball, basketball, doesn't matter. You're not going to find better coverage anywhere else on the internet. Go check out HawgBeat.com. Andrew Hutchinson does a fantastic job as the managing editor. Mason Choate, Pete D'Alessandro, great baseball content. Mason also helps out with football. Jackson Collier does a fantastic job of covering the basketball team. I don't think my recruiting coverage is too shabby myself. So go check that out. Take advantage of the deal we talked about. If you're a college student, just email andrewhutchinson413@gmail.com with your .edu email address that's provided by your university, and you'll get a full year of our premium coverage, usually $100 value for just $11.95, about 3 cents a day. You're not going to beat that deal anywhere. That is going to wrap it up for me here. I'm Alex Trader, and I'll see you next time.